Well, hello friends. In today's video, a little compilation of things I've done this week. I redecorated my fireplace for fall. I know we're getting close to Christmas, but hey, deal with me. We had taken it down to, after the tornado and stuff and all the work going, so I'm putting everything back up where it belongs. And I love these decorations. I had them up there all year long, even though they look like fall. But don't judge. My house, my rules. So I hope you guys are doing great. This is Laura, and this is Laura Folly at Home. Welcome to my channel. I'm also going to be cleaning the kitchen here in a little bit, getting some things done, and then I have a couple of meals and jars that I'm putting together that you will see what I did this week. So I hope you enjoy it. In the meantime, just enjoy the music and watch me work. Oh, by the way, don't you wish things really did go this fast? You know, when you speed up the recording, don't you wish it really went this fast? I know I sure do. Look at this. I dropped the glass out of the picture frame and it shattered right there. So one of those pictures up there doesn't have the glass front to it. Clumsy me. So there's the finished product. I think it's pretty. Now this is what I wish always went this fast. You know, 2 or 3 minutes, man, and I got the whole thing done. So enjoy the music and you'll have a great day.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Hello friends. In this video, I'm going to be putting together a couple of meals in jars. And one's got eggnog. It's a drink. You know, it's that time of year. And, you know, it's kind of expensive. I just looked it up. The 64 ounce at Walmart is like $5.68. I'm going to be putting together basically it'll be 3 meals worth. Anyway, I'll explain it to you in a bit. Welcome to my channel. My name is Laura, and this is Laura Folly at Home. So let's get this started. Okay, so the recipe calls for 1/3 cup of Thrive instant milk. You can use any dry milk that you like. 1 teaspoon of vanilla powder. Well, I don't have vanilla powder, so I'm going to leave that out and then add the teaspoon of vanilla when I add the water and mix it up. 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, which I have here. 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, which I have here. 6 tablespoons of the Thrive Life scrambled egg powder, which I have here, and I can hook you up. and then 1/3 cup of white sugar. Okay, so let's get this started. I'm going to start with, what did it say, 1/3? I've got a blind spot. 1/3 cup of white sugar. I particularly am not a fan of eggnog, but I know my mother is. And yes, she likes hers spiked, but she likes it plain. My granddaughter also likes eggnog, but of course, not spiked. Okay. So 1 1/3 cup of instant milk. So here's my instant milk. Here's 1/3. That's okay, we can shake it down. Do not worry, I have more. I have lots more. Oh, and of course, you have to make a mess on the counter. Is that the one? You know what? I'm just going to do 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Of course it is. Y'all count with me? Okay. 1/4 teaspoon ground nutmeg. 1/4 teaspoon ground nutmeg. There's 1. Water. Y'all, I can't get a contact out of my eye. So I've got 1 contact in and 1 contact out. 1/2 teaspoon ground cinnamon. Teaspoon. That's just a little bit too much. And 1/2 teaspoon. And I think that's all that's left is the eggs, and that's 6 tablespoons. So down a little bit so that I have plenty of room. It's a teaspoon. I need a tablespoon. Okay, sorry about that. Let me get my level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In there. Yes, it's in there, guys. This one, I'm not sure why. One, 2, 3, hold on, see me. 4, 5, 6, and again. Okay, it's in there. And the last one. 6. And you never want to bang your glass jars directly very hard on the hard countertop like the granite. Okay. Beautiful. And then we're going to put the lids on it and mark it. And what this says to do is when you're ready to use it, now this is the instructions, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. It says mix 4 cups of water, 1 cup of ice, and the ingredients from the jar in a blender for 1 minute. Garnish with whipped cream and sprinkle of cinnamon. Now, I'm going to do 4 cups of water, 1 cup of ice, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And then I'm going to blend it. See, if you don't have all the ingredients, you can still get it to do what you need it to do. And just like that, this will make, well, 4 cups, maybe 5 cups. So you can mix it up, put it in the jar. You can spike it if you want. Keep it in the refrigerator for a couple of days, and it'll still be good. And this cost me probably 45-50 cents to make this jar for a quart, where 2 quarts at Walmart, pre-made, that has, what you call it, artificial ingredients, artificial flavorings. In it is $5.68. I checked it today before I did this video. So that's going to save quite a bit of money. Plus, it won't go bad. You know, you make it when you're ready to drink it. And you really can't get eggnog other times of the year. So, you know, why not get it then? And you have to make a mess on the counter. You just have to. Okay, in this video, I'm also going to be dehydrating some fried rice. We ordered Chinese food a few days ago, and we never, ever dig into this fried rice because we order the special fried rice that has the meat in it. So this is just regular fried rice. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to wash my hands real quick, rinse them off. Oh, just to make sure I don't have any powders or anything on it. So I'm going to go ahead and break this rice up so that it's not stuck together, because we want it in a single like layer on our dehydrating trays. And y'all, I'm going to take a minute And this is not sponsored. I don't have any sponsors yet or anything like that. But I have got to rave about Nesco. Okay. Today is Saturday. All right. Friday, a week ago, so 6 days ago, I went to go dehydrate some cranberries and stuff, and my Nesco dehydrator quit working altogether. Now, I bought that Nesco thing like back in March. I had not opened it. You know, the tornado came in May, the hurricane came in July. I had not even opened the box. Well, in about September, I opened the box and I started using my dehydrator. Okay? And so a week ago, or 7, 8 days ago, I went to use it and it just wouldn't work. Well, I emailed Nesco, explained to them the situation, that I had bought it from Amazon, and, you know, I hadn't started using it until about a month, 5 weeks earlier. And they asked me to, asked a couple of questions, and then they asked me, told them exactly what happened, sent them the model, the proof of purchase. So in other words, I went to Amazon, showed my receipt where it was delivered and everything. I sent that. And they emailed me back almost immediately. I emailed them on Saturday, a week ago. And on Monday, I was communicating back and forth with them through email. And they, you know, I showed proof of purchase and everything else. And then she said, take a picture, cut the cord, cut the electrical cord, you know, because it's got that, just the top. That's the heating element. That's the element. Take a picture of the cord, you cut it, and we'll send one out to you. That was on Monday. I did that immediately because they said it prevents you from having to send it back to us. That way I don't have to pay for shipping or anything like that. Wait for it to get there, blah, 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 all that other stuff. I thought, well, that's a great idea. And at this point, I'm still already impressed with the customer service. Y'all, my new element, my new top, complete new top, came in Thursday. That is less than 1 full week. 5 days after I contacted them. 3 days after customer service contacted me on a Monday, and on Thursday I got my part. That is customer service. That's what you want to give customers. That kind of turnaround, that kind of cooperation, and that kind of professionalism. Thumbs up to Nesco. Okay? All right. So, I got this broke up to individual little things. Now, I'm going to try to do this. Let me wash my hands real quick off. A little greasy, but that's okay, because I'm going to use that. Just a single layer. See some chunky pieces I missed. I'm not going to get all this. I have 3 trays. I have 4 trays, but I only have 3 of these little mesh things. So, you know what? The absolute best kitchen tool in your kitchen is your hands. This is so much easier to spread out. That way I can also feel for any larger pieces that are stuck together. And I'm going to set this in my dehydrator at 135. I may set it a little bit lower because my granddaughter, you've seen her in my videos before, Annalyn, she's in martial arts. And today she's in a competition. Think Karate Kid. She's in one of those competitions. So I'll be going there later this afternoon. So that I wouldn't over dry it, I may turn it down before I leave. Okay, that's 2. That looks so pretty on there. And my 3rd tray. be able to have this on the shelf for about a year. And when we want fried rice, or like say for instance, I'll make sweet and sour chicken, or I'll make sweet and sour meatballs. Oh, wouldn't this be a great side to make with it? Just hydrate it, rehydrate it in some cold water, let it sit for about an hour, and let it rehydrate on boiling water for 10 or 15 minutes, and it's rehydrated and ready to eat. What a great convenience. All right. Now I have a little bit left. Let me see. Now, I don't have another one of these mesh ones, and so I got this much left. I may put a little bit more on this one, on the first one. And then I'll just have that for lunch. It's lunchtime. I'll have that for lunch. Well, they've really packed that in. How much do you think? How many? You think it's going to fill up a quart jar? Or 2? How much do you think? Once this is dehydrated, how many jars am I going to have and what size? Well, I have to put it in a half-gallon size. Okay, so there's my lunch. And this way, it's not wasting. Okay? So now, I am ready to put it in the dehydrator. I'm going to put it at about it says 46 hours at 135. I'm going to put it at 95. And then, no, I'll start it at 135. And before I leave at 4 o'clock, that's in about 4 hours. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 1:11 p.m.
Okay, so it's 1:11 p.m. So in about 3 hours or so, I'm going to turn it down to 95 so that while I'm gone, it won't finish and then get too dry. Okay, friends, so I'm sorry. I realized I didn't do an outro for this video, but I appreciate you being here. And I thank you for watching. And if you would, please help me out and hit that like, subscribe, and share. And I hope you got some value out of this. I will see you on the next one. Thank you.